been figuring out new ways to make it happen. Now it's Manning under the gun. He's going to hand off again to Anderson, who this time gets 8 yards.
Anderson might be finding his feet a little bit, or the blockers might be finding theirs. I think it might be a little column.
Maybe some new interesting schemes here by this Broncos offense. Gronkowski's still humping the ground on the Patriots sideline while breathing from an oxygen tank. So a typical Sunday for Gronk.
Yeah.
Off-season
oxygen tank is not the typical part. Usually the tank's filled with something else.
All right, Manning under center. He's got Hillman in the backfield, 2 men out left, 2 tight ends
play clock.
In. Gets the play off, handoff is to Hillman. Hillman's going to try and pound for the 2 yards he needs and will come up short. Will come up short of the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss for Ronnie Hillman.
Yep. At this point, though, I mean, we're in the fourth quarter. This isn't necessarily a terrible situation for Broncos to be in. 3rd and short scenario. Push forward, get this first down, lead some time.
A lot of players on oxygen at this late stage in the game because we are in Denver. The air is thin. Manning motions Anderson out of the backfield. Now he's got 5 wide, including the running back Anderson on the right and the tight end Daniels on the right. He's going to fire to the left. This complete to Emmanuel Sanders for the first down. Now, we've seen that formation a lot. There are a couple formations that the Broncos have been going back to. There's been the 3-man bunch on the near on either side.
Tight bunch too, though. It's not kind
no,
of
it's
out
not
wide.
a spread out like
bunch.
you'd see in the spread, a spread bunch. No, it's a bunch that has consisted of 3 tight ends. It's consisted of 2 tight ends and a running back. It's been 1 tight end, 1 running back. It's been a bunch of different personnel, but a three bunch tight. And then we've also seen them spread out wide with Daniels spreading out as the widest receiver on the right side. This time the give is to Anderson.
Oh, and Anderson's not going anywhere.
He's going to lose major yardage. Yes, then there's been the formation with 5 wide spread out.
Yep.
And they've been able to move the running back out into that formation. Some sort of interesting schemes that shows off the physicality of these NFL players.
Yeah, well, and usually on that 5 wide formation too, Peyton Manning goes up to the center, changes the play, can bring one of them in. Since you have one of the backs there kind of split out closer.
When everybody's fast enough, and here's that formation again. Yep. No, it looks like this time it's going to be Sanders spread out wide, and now he's going to bunch up
the receivers
with the slot receiver, and that is... And no, the ball is going to be towards the end zone. It was towards Owen Daniels, who was actually wide on the left side that time. But when you have these NFL players who are both large and fast, you can do things like this. Yep. And when you have a quarterback who reads defenses, the one thing that Peyton Manning can do, undeniably, is read defenses.
He's a computer. Again, I've been saying it all
as the IBM Watson of the NFL, he can read defenses, and it's that. But I guess what I'm saying is, give some of the credit to the physicality of the players that surround him,
absolutely,
and their ability to shift into multiple.
That's going to be a delay game.
Spreading 5 wide, and the pass is to Norwood in the back of the end zone, who cannot come up with it.
His hands on it. They didn't have enough time to, I think, set that play up. The play clock kind of got ahead of them a little bit. Peyton Manning was hurried.
It was Demaryius Thomas and Norwood on the right side. Thomas drew double coverage, and Manning threw it to Norwood just off the tips of his right hand, outstretched as he dove for that ball, and it's going to be a field goal attempt from Brandon McManus, who's made one for 52 today.
Yep, just off the tips, just for a second.
And McManus puts it through. With 10 minutes to go in this game, it's Denver 20, New England 12.
8-point game. I'm not at all confident in the Patriots' ability at this point. 1, to drive the field, and also 2, to hi, little sweet.
Award of a Diet Dr. Pepper. I do? You built this big old house with that tiny tool. Yeah, I did. That is sweet. The game's about to start. That's my ride. Is that our cat? Step on her. That's sweet. Diet Dr.
That's not cool, Little Sweet.
What?
Little Sweet's a home wrecker. Well, steal your cat, and then steal your girl.
All right.
I could
Let's see
watch
if
these
we
commercials
some
all
more
day.
ball ads. I like ball ads. Do you like rockets? Yes.
That's literally what this commercial is.
Who doesn't like mortgages? Mortgages are good. Mortgages are a good thing.
Are they? I don't
Yes.
know what a fucking mortgage even is.
My parents have paid off their mortgage a while ago, right? And they keep taking out mortgages on their home and then invest the money that they get from the mortgage. A mortgage is just like a mortgage when you first buy your home, I guess is not a good thing.
Oh, sure.
If you
yeah.
buy your home before you're ready and you get a mortgage so that you can pay for it, then yes, a mortgage is a bad thing. But really, a mortgage is a good thing because a mortgage is just a loan that you get on, as long as you know what I mean.
Oh, it's a real estate loan.
Yeah.
This is the kind of analysis you're not going to get on CBS, folks. Talking about mortgages and how.
Notice how I said
what
my
they
parents. I certainly can't pay a mortgage. I can barely pay my rent.
Yeah.
But. Oh, look, it's the Gronkowski family.
This is not what the.
That was the Gronkowski family.
Yeah, but they must have so much stuff on the cutting room floor of that commercial that I really want to see.
It's because Sam loves to watch tight ends hit each other, especially when they're in the same family.
Stop.
All right, tight ends brought to you by Mercedes. Put your tight end in one of our leather seats. The punt is the kickoff by punter Colquitt.
Yeah,
that's going to sail out of the back of the end zone.
Speaking of leather, the Broncos defense so far have been absolutely dominating this game, and the Patriots offense, because especially the run offense, has really looked submissive so far.
Not where I thought you were going with that.
Through these 3.5 quarters.
I see what you did there. I was thinking that you were going to say these Broncos defense has been tough as leather, but dominant, submissive. Different leather reference there. Thinking more leather whips and chains and less leather, work gloves.
Speaking of chains, let's see if the Patriots can chain together a successful drive right here.
Let's see if they can move the chains in the next 3 downs.
That would have been better.
Brady in the shotgun. He's looking to throw.
He
scans the whole field and then throws it.
Tip drill. We were talking about that.
That was Talib making the play on Amendola, and then Bradley Roby almost diving over the top to make the interception.
Really close,
Amendola does not look like he's in good shape after that play.
He's been hit a lot today.
Looks like Denver's bringing, they have a full box, but then only a 3-man rush.
Yeah, man.
Brady has plenty of time.
Close to coming up with that ball.
Brady scans the whole field from left to right, but he does not get his read does not get to Amendola in time to get him the ball.
Yep.
Amendola was open,
stretching out that leg,
but not able. Now Edelman moves from right to left. There's 2 receivers on the right, 1 in the backfield with Brady.
Brady
rush. Throws to Edelman.
Oh my God! He gets his head taken off.
There is a flag there, which I can almost not believe.
I can believe it. I don't think it's the right call.
On Shiloh Keogh.
Shiloh LaBeouf.
On Manti Keogh. Let's see what the call is.
It's going to be a...
Yes.
Shut up,
they could be
Phil
saying
Simms.
that it was that Edelman was defenseless.
I don't think that's...
But it was a legal hit without question, not barring the defenseless receiver provision.
Right.
He certainly didn't hit him with his head. He hit him with about his midsection.
And Edelman went really low, too.
They are going to call it defenseless. That is, I suppose, a fair call, although he really didn't hit Edelman very hard in the end.
It didn't look defenseless either.
No, he hit him harder than maybe it looked at first.
I don't know about that.
Edelman was able to absorb the blow well.
Yeah, it's not...
And it was helmet to helmet.
Was helmet to helmet. We didn't see that from the angle before.
Edelman did a really good job of ducking that play, so it really wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't too bad of physical damage, so good on Edelman.
Good, yeah,
but it was pretty bad. The give is going to be to Bolden here. Bolden's running up the middle. He's going to get a couple yards. He's still fighting for yardage.
Maybe Wolf 4. Back in the game.
Maybe 4 on the carry from Brandon Bolden. And yes, like you said, Wolf, who's been a force.
Yeah.
Derek Wolf has been a force on the D-line for the Broncos, and he's back in after going out with an injury. Don't forget, with 9 minutes left in this fourth quarter, you can call in to the show.
Absolutely.
Share your opinions.
We love your live reactions.
Who you think's going to win? Talk about Usain Bolt with us. Whatever you need to do. Brady, from the gun, he's going to throw short left to Bolden. Bolden's got the first, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. Looked like maybe Brady had one downfield option, but then went straight to his dump-off.
Yeah, going for the sure thing. That's fine.
Brandon LaFell in now.
Oh, man. That's amazing.
He hasn't seen any action today. He's been hurt for most of this year.
He's been...
along with Edelman.
People thought going into this season that he might be one of
But LaFell hasn't seen the field, I believe, yet today. If he has, very sparingly, almost as if the Patriots were saving him and only using him if they felt they needed to. And down 12-20.
What the hell is Tom Brady
Brady throws it too far for Gronkowski.
Tom Brady's starting a new dance craze called Pump Fake Like a Spaz while you're literal... What? Okay, so let's please just watch this replay.
He's going to try and
right
pump
there,
fake.
Right there. That's the
pumps
move.
fake off his back foot, almost to indicate to Gronkowski where he was supposed to go. And now T.J. Ward is down on the field for the Broncos.
Hopefully he's just winded. It doesn't... Shut up, Dennis Leary. Everyone that
Hey, close personal friend of the show, Dennis Leary.
Yeah. I don't have anything wrong with Dennis Leary, but he's not selling to people that need trucks. You know that as much as I do. People who need trucks don't really buy the Ford F-150.
It's the best-selling car of any kind in the United States for like 30 years.
I know.
Hey, cutie. We have our third co-host with us today. That's Epi, sideline reporter Epi. Right back here with us now. She's done her sideline duties. And now I'm talking about my cat on a radio broadcast. I never thought I'd get here.
After she did her sideline duties, did she cover it up in the litter box?
Fair enough. Oh man, Jerry sandwiches in this commercial.
Oh my God, is that John Elway?
Yes.
Holy shit, he looks like a horse. No, none of those are good. Really, their old logo, just give me the D. Just give me the D. I really prefer the D.
Just give me the D. From a tight end. And it looks like you have frantically calling, DeMarcus Ware frantically calling for a timeout there. LaFell still in the game. Again, I'm not sure when he last recorded stats. I'm not sure.
He hasn't caught a ball yet this game. I think he had a couple receptions last week or 2 weeks ago. But
yes, he had 3 receptions on the 16th against the Chiefs. 2 weeks before that at the Dolphins. So he's been back, but very, very limited.
Yeah. he hasn't really, and maybe it's because he has. I mean, he's known